morning. Wow, it's great to see so many people here today. I thank you all for being here for all. I know that many of you are here today because He's touched you in some way, something special. And I'd like you to know that each and every one of you here means so much to us. I know that we have all been in this together. You know, last night I was actually making a comment to somebody that there was such a high turnout in the viewing. And then somebody said, of course, what do you expect? It's really hard not to like Mom. Mom, I thank you for being you. It's made this eulogy so much easier to do. You have nothing but admirable qualities. In February 2007, Mom went into the hospital for food poisoning. After 10 days worth of tests, the doctor dropped the news on us and said that he had terminal pancreatic cancer. That pretty much put a halt into our fast-paced life. You know, before then we thought life was good, pretty good. But you know what? It was actually his illness that made our life better, much better. Our priorities quickly changed. We put God as a centerpiece and everything else came together. We realized that it's the simple things in life that make us happy, that make it seem so fulfilling, so enriching, especially with God. You know, it was actually the best 20 months of our lives. We had good quality time. As Paul said, it's only physical pain. I'm gaining so much more in everything else. Paul's illness gave us a new pair of eyes to life, to God, and the world. It was a great journey with God, getting to know Him, getting to know each other much more. You know, most people don't even get to this point, even with living a long life. All our challenges and problems that we thought were enormous back then, they just all melted away and became insignificant. You know, in hindsight, they look so childish, so foolish. And then I remember crossing the street one day, a few days after Mom was diagnosed. I saw this man frowning. He had a big frown on his face. And I said to myself, his problem can't be that bad, can it? So with our new view to the world, it was really hard seeing people, friends and family bickering. Here we were trying to squeeze out every extra second that we could get for Mom, while others were wasting their time, fighting with each other. Mom is the only person that I know that can bring such a huge family, friends, and colleagues together. The unity is so strong that even friends and general colleagues became family. His illness has brought so much goodness to this world. So it's not just about living long, it's about living life. You know, Mom may only have been around for 40 years, but he celebrated life. He lived it to the fullest. He embraced life with so much positive energy, it was infectious. He had so much strength, and yet he did it with grace. God's grace. Jesus was definitely in him. Ball was my strength. When the doctor came in about 2 weeks ago and said that he had days to live, I got emotional. And you know what he said? He said, stop that. We have such a short time together, else in that condition, and he was still able to stay positive. And to find out that he was the one that was consoling me. Bob always made the best out of everything. Nothing could be too negative for him. It was always a good thing. I remember the time that I picked him up from chemo and he was nauseous. He wasn't feeling good, but still he made it out of his way to open the car door for me. Or the time that we had an activity-filled day, and then when we were recapping the events of the day and the night, that's when I would only find out that he was actually feeling tired and nauseous all day. I just really don't know how Bob did it. But I know that he is a wonderful testimonial of faith and also the strong will to live. He did everything possible that could even possibly increase his life, even with the smallest chance. You know, he would always call me Superwoman. Then I'd say back, you know, I can only take that name Superwoman because I'm married to Superman. He did everything with all his heart. He did it with a passion, and he would always excel at it. On behalf of Bob and myself, I'd like to thank you all for being part of this special journey. Your overwhelming amount of love and support. From the purple wristbands, to the Live Strong Bomb shirts, to the surprise birthday party, the Gender Program fundraiser, to name a few of the more tangible ones. Each and every one of you have contributed to this journey and making it so very special, so thank you. And that I know is from Bob as well. Well, boy, did you look strong. Stronger than one could have ever imagined. You charged on and made seem everything effortless. You know, this is the greatest challenge we have to undertake. But you kept on going. You ignored the statistics, beat the odds, and you didn't leave any stone unturned. As a oncologist said, Long is a star-studded patient. He's seen them all with pancreatic cancer, but he's never seen anyone do as well as Long has done. Long always liked saying his favorite passage from the Bible, Isaiah 53, verse 5. He'd always say that loud. By his stripes, Jesus' stripes, we are healed. And with all due respect, if I might say that and apply it to here, I've got to say that by Bob's stripes also, we have been healed. I'm going to miss my spiritual buddy. Our journey with God has just been so incredible. It's indescribable. And it's only between me and Mom. I don't think it's anything that anybody else can understand. Mom, you're an amazing man. I married you for you. And little did I know that you were going to be a wonderful father as well. Your love for Timmy was just so natural. You just had that special bond